Starting shortly after the election, I started keeping track of things that were not normal to our democracy. This is really a first draft of history in the era of Trump. And what happens every week in the chaos, when the list started, there were 9 items in week 1, then 18 items. Now we're up to 160 items. Week 9, Trump responded via a tweet that Streep is a, quote, overrated actress, and denied he had mocked a disabled reporter. Week 53, New York Times reported Trump is rapidly reshaping the judiciary, including 8 appellate seats Republicans held open during Obama's final 2 years in office, with extremist conservative judges. So this is different than anything we've had in our lifetimes and perhaps in our democracy, where we have a man who is trying to run our country in the way he ran his organization, without any checks and balances or boundaries. And what Trump has done from the time he launched his campaign with attacking the Mexican rapist, and he efficiently does this again and again and again, recurring theme, he attacks the others. And anytime he's vulnerable, he strikes out again, be it the transgender military ban or the NFL kneeling or the caravans. Week 45, Mueller zeroes in on Manafort and Flynn. Almost every Trump campaign and White House staffer, past and present, is being drawn into the expanding Russia probe. My goal with this project is to give ourselves a way to trace ourselves back to normal. And so the things that are happening each week that take apart our democracy and our norms. A year ago, we were all outraged that Trump didn't file his taxes, and this year it was a dull whimper in the chaos of 20 other crazy things happening. Week 62, Trump marked his 1-year anniversary in office with a government shutdown. The first shutdown in history when a single party is in control of the House, Senate, and White House. It will give us a guide of what has been undone week by week, and also, I think, really importantly in the chaos, what we have normalized. That we normalize that he communicates through a Twitter account, that he calls former presidents cheating Obama or Wild Bill, cozying up to authoritarian leaders throughout, and alienating our allies, starting in the early weeks of the list, where he alienated our NATO allies and has continued that theme, and calls Eroding to congratulate him on a stolen referendum, calls Putin, calls Egypt's el-Sisi to congratulate him, has an affinity for Duarte and Kim Jong-un, and yet can't get along with Merkel or Theresa May or Justin Trudeau. The president of Mexico still hasn't been to the White House. All these things are not normal to our democracy. There was an article a few weeks ago that said 1 out of 5 people have marched since Trump took office. So the construct isn't typical Republican versus Democrat. These are people that are involved for the fight for our democracy and our values. You know, mothers and fathers upset that their kids are watching at a 7 o'clock show on Sunday to see Stormy Daniels talk about getting threatened and money to be silenced. This is not normal, you know, and these things happen day after day. Week 27, after Rosenstein briefed the House, Cummings told the media, "This is about a fight for the soul of our democracy. We cannot afford to lose this one."
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.